I'm Lewis.
Oh, I'm Zach.
Welcome to the podcast. It's 2018.
It's
2019.
It's 2019.
Shit.
This is episode 2, and we're going to call this one 2018 Retrospective. Or
Sure.
not, I don't know.
Or like, what's 2019 got to offer? Something like that.
Didn't you want to look back, though?
We're gonna look back and then
forward.
look forward in the
Yeah,
same
okay.
podcast.
Ooh, revolutionary.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's revolutionary if you ask me.
Sure.
Revolutionary.
Sure. I'm just thinking of a good catchphrase. Wait, when you uploaded the podcast, did you put like hundreds of tags?
No, I put like 10,
What?
I put like 10 tags. on
Dude,
it.
you gotta put all the tags for everything we talk about. That way it always pops up if anyone searches it.
Ah, shit,
I mean,
should
it won't
do
because
that
we don't have
next
many views. Well, so think about it. We could just start saying keywords. Like, we talk about Hellboy for 2 minutes. Hellboy, boom, put it in the tags. Hellboy
Boom.
2018, boom. Hellboy 2019,
2018,
boom.
boom.
Hellboy trailer, boom.
Dude, bro, we really need I'll DM you before I upload it. Be like, all right, what are the hashtags we're putting on this motherfucker?
Well, just think about everything we've talked about.
Yeah. All right.
Obviously, we're not putting fake tags because that's a shitty thing
Yeah,
to
we're
do.
not
Plus, I'm pretty sure
clickbaiters.
YouTube.
Also,
might
what is the
catch on to
definition of clickbait? Because I always thought clickbait was just was lies, but apparently it's not lies. It's just like you have something and you say it, and therefore it's like people want to click on it. Therefore, it's clickbait. Because I always thought clickbait was lies.
I think it's when they over exaggerate the truth, or over exaggerate
Well,
what
that's like a lie, if you ask me.
kind of.
But like, if clickbait is literally just to get more clicks, and it's just like you do something to get clicks because you don't get clicks, like, you know, hot girl nude. We can put that on the tags. You know,
Gone sexual.
gone sexual. Exactly. Are they clickbait or are they like lies?
I think they're trying.
Should we
That's a
leave
good question.
Should we leave clickbait behind in 2018, or should clickbait live on in 2019? Zachary.
No, I don't want clickbait to live on. Clickbait's shitty. But then again, isn't every news article ever clickbait? Whether it's over exaggerated or not? Because how does the news catch you? With its headline.
Yeah. So I guess it is just like a headline. That's what clickbait is. It's just a headline / a picture of something that people would want to see.
Mhm.
So it's not actually lies. It's just
Not always. If it is a lie, it's probably a YouTuber.
yeah.
There are YouTubers that lie, that bullshit with
Yeah, I feel like
clickbait, where it's like, oh, my new girlfriend, and they've got a picture of like a model in the thumbnail, and it's like, yeah, okay.
alright, talking about clickbait. What's one movie this year that had a really good trailer but it sucked?
Like, I don't know. Like, sucked, or it just didn't live up to what I thought the trailer
Yeah,
would.
well, either or.
I don't know. Do you have one already thought?
I was gonna check when it was made, but I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay, check first before you say it.
Yeah, but do you have any films that, or any how about any trailers you really like? Doesn't matter if the film sucked or not.
Well, do you want me to give you an opposite one first?
Yeah, okay.
I was monumentally disappointed by the first trailer and preceding trailers of Aquaman. But the movie is fucking great.
Yeah, okay. That movie was made ages ago. So I'm just gonna put that away.
A trailer, like, it felt misleading. The only example I can think of, and the movie's not out yet, is that the new Hellboy trailer is just awful.
It looks like the other trailers.
It looks like they've tried to Guardians of the Galaxy it. And I'm not saying Hellboy can't be funny, but his humour
It's different.
is not always laugh out loud.
Okay, but-
He's not loud. His jokes are always sort of inner monologued or like really like dry.
dry humor, and I think that's where the selling point of Hellboy is that.
Well, you know,
'cause
the
you
first
gotta
moment
know-
in the trailer is like, "Hey, I'm the good guy" or something, and I'm like, "Really?"
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, true. Okay.
But then again, trailers are misleading. I mean, Marvel literally fakes their own trailers for a lot of things, especially with Infinity War. So
yeah, and is that clickbait?
I think it's good. At first, I was kind of pissed, like when they did it with Rogue One. I think we actually talked about this in the
I
last
think we did.
podcast.
We'll move on.
Anyway, yeah. I don't know, movie trailer, because I didn't see most movies I saw at the cinema this year, or that came out this year. I watched out of I genuinely wanted to see them, So I don't know.
Okay.
Why don't we look at what were the biggest releases of 2018 that weren't Marvel movies?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think because I watched a lot of movies this year, but a lot of the movies that I watched this year weren't in fact released this year. Like I watched a lot of classical films. You know what I watched with my dad on Christmas Eve, sorry?
What?
Coffee and Cigarettes. It's like this old art house film with all these musicians and good actors of the time.
Yeah?
It was like, yeah, it was like 80s or I think, or 90s maybe. And it was really good. And I realized, because I watched that film every second year with my dad since like I was 5.
That film?
That same film, it's just what it is. It's a whole bunch of skits joined together. And I love it. And I think that's why most of my films turn out to be looking like what Coffee and Cigarettes look like. Yeah, it's pretty fucking hot, isn't it?
Or is that going to mess with the thing?
It will mess with the
I don't
sound.
want you to waste your thing, but fucking I am hotboxing in here.
Yeah, look, I feel like I'm actually sweating really
Yeah,
hard. Can you
same.
see that on the camera? I don't know.
Well, you're not going to, because the video's not going to... Oh, fuck me. I don't think it'll mess up that
Fucking
badly.
window down.
I don't think it'll mess up that badly.
No?
Do you think so?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it will be fine. Like, if you can hear the fucking aircon, and you know that it's fucking hot here in Tasmania.
Tasmania. Okay.
All of Australia is actually just boiling right now.
So here are some of the feature films 2018 year in review. Okay. A lot of them are listed first. Wow. Venom's really low. Did you see Mortal Engines?
Oh, I didn't see Mortal Engines, but the trailer definitely looked better than the film.
But you haven't seen the
film, but I know that I know it's just one of those films that you can't get. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'm curious. No, well, but I know it's like one of those it's like it's
Maze Runner, Divergent, Hunger Games
but it's
kind of
but
vibe.
it's more classic. It was written like 80s, I think,
shit.
or something. It's one of those things that our parents probably grew up with, like the book series. I know the guy I work with, the manager at Area 52. Plug. He read them and he really liked them, and we sold a ton of the first book before the movie came out. But the movie just kind of... I never heard anything about it once it came out. I saw interviews on TV and stuff, and it had lots of big actors.
True.
And did you see that it's not directed by Peter Jackson, but his name is all over it? It says
Why?
Peter Jackson presents the Mortal Engines, because it will sell better with his name, because people might think he directed it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I mean, I love Hugo
Weaving.
Yeah, love him.
He's a great actor.
In so many things. He was in that little short film. Is it a crime to be 15? I remember this really short film thing. And it's one of his famous lines in it. I loved him in that. Obviously, all the obvious ones and above of Hugo Weaving.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
no, he was really good. But I'm not sure if I don't think him can solo carry that film.
No, well, he's not the main
He's
character.
not even the main character, is he? He's the villain.
He's the villain.
So it'd be kind of hard for him to carry it when the protagonists look kind of weak.
Yeah. But I guess we can't talk about it because we haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
So this is a year in review, right?
But this is, yeah.
Okay, so did you see Ready Player One?
Yes.
What did you think?
I kind of liked it.
Yeah?
Guilty pleasure. Yeah.
No judgment. I didn't read the book. I wanted to.
I didn't read the book either.
I heard the book was mediocre in terms of its writing, but it's one of those things where it's like, oh, it makes references, therefore it's good.
Yes, no, that's why I liked it so much. I was like, oh, that's so cool, and I'd love to actually play games where I'm wearing a suit and I'm running on a treadmill.
That would be
even
cool.
though I probably wouldn't be able to do it for that long, I don't know, an hour.
No,
or 2
you
hours.
get some
You
kind of
fucking-
motion sickness,
Or I don't know, you pull a fucking muscle.
yeah, like that.
I don't know, but no, Ready Player One, a guilty pleasure. Really liked it. What do you think? Yeah, I'll give that a 7. 7 out of 10.
It was okay. The ending was kind of meh. The mystery was cool. It just didn't really do anything for me, but I guess I was already going in with I wasn't going in hating it, because you never should do that.
If you ever go to a film hating it,
Because it's Spielberg, how can I go into hating it?
You can't go.
But I went into it sort of apprehensive. I was like, I don't know about this one. The trailer is just sort of flooding you with Easter eggs, and that's kind of what the movie does as well. And it was just kind of, in the end, it was just okay.
Oh no, yeah, okay, there you go. I think a lot of it kind of
It was just,
made sense.
it was fine.
Yeah.
It just, I heard people who read the book were quite disappointed in some parts, because I think the order in that he finds the keys is different, or
Okay.
wrong, or
I thought the
I
race
don't
was a
know.
good place to start, though.
I thought it was cool, the idea that King Kong's trying to destroy the race and he's in the DeLorean, which is a bit on the nose, but you know, it's fucking cool. Yeah, and she's riding like the Akira bike.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else? What Coco was this year, the Pixar film.
Was it?
Was it? Was it last
No,
year?
I feel like it was last
Oh
year.
man, it was last year. I watched it yesterday, so that's why
Any good?
I fucking loved it. I cried
Yeah?
this morning.
Wow.
Maybe it's because I was still drunk, but
Well, you watched it last night when you were drunk?
no, I watched it in the morning.
Oh,
I
okay.
woke up, so I was still kind of a little bit tipsy. And I was like, oh god. I cried, but I think that may have been last year, but I'm not.
I can't remember. I met the writer of Coco.
Oh.
He's a comic book writer. His name's Jai Nitz. He also created the character El Diablo that's in Suicide Squad.
Well, that guy sucks. So, you know, you hit some, you miss some.
Incredibles 2.
Loved it.
Really?
Yeah, no, I really, really loved it.
I must be the cynic then, because I was just like... No, you go first.
Well, I have the whole soundtrack downloaded on my phone.
Yeah? Cool.
I've loved it. I printed out some posters of it. Like, I'm not hanging them up anymore, but they were kind of really cool because they're like that art style that I loved, and I loved how I just loved the whole vibe. I do think though that you could have rewritten it better. I thought the villain needed to be rewritten. I think the villain needed to have a different reason for being the villain.
Yeah.
I think the rhythm of the phones didn't work was a bit weak and could be, I don't know, it just felt like a really dumb thing, especially if you thought about it. Like, well, first of all, Gazer Beam's like Cyclops. He can't really fucking get there in like, you know.
Yeah.
And the other guy was like a fire dude, I think.
Yeah, all those new heroes were kind of lame.
Although the new heroes were kind of lame, they didn't need to be there.
No.
I think you maybe one or two of them.
Yeah. But trying to introduce a whole team in a 90-minute movie is never a good idea. At least in the first Incredibles, it was just all... You know, you weren't trying to get to know them. It was just like, oh, this guy died, this guy died, this guy died.
Well, like you just kind of like built the universe. That's why, like, because it had a whole universe behind
Yeah.
Incredibles. Like, you feel like you could write spin-off stories about Gazer Beam and all
Yeah.
these other people. And I know Syndrome was a great villain as well. And for going from Syndrome to Screensaver,
Yeah.
or Slaver, sorry, whatever his name was,
Yeah.
her name.
Spoiler.
That's not a spoiler.
No,
Is
true.
she
It's
he
not,
or
because
she?
they don't know, yeah. It was a very disappointing villain in comparison. I like the idea... I love and hate that it takes place 5 minutes after the first film ends.
I love that it does that. It's awesome, but I do think
They did nothing with Underminer.
I think, but I didn't really want to do anything with that.
No, I didn't want him to be the villain.
Especially with the video game. Did you play the video game?
No, I didn't. But no, yes, I did. At someone's house
It's
back
kind
in
of
the
fun
day.
when I was like 12.
Yeah,
but
it's like no longer... It's not canon.
but like if they did the whole Underminer story, it would have been terrible. So I'm so glad that I'm so glad they wrapped him up in the first 5 minutes, because otherwise people would be like, what happened to Underminer? But like it gave a good gateway into the film's premise that was really strong at the beginning, which is superheroes should still be banned.
Yeah, it didn't really change. Yeah.
We
I
haven't
like-
enforced it, but kind of like did it in a different
No,
way.
yeah. And I like the idea of Elastigirl's solo career, I think.
Yeah, no,
It was okay.
I like that. I think that I really wish I saw more of Violet and Dash.
Yeah,
I
wish
feel like-
there was more action.
Mr. Incredible, I loved how it was funny. Like the whole like being a dad, like it was actually
Yeah.
quite entertaining. And Jack was obviously super powerful now as well. So I don't know. They're never gonna do Incredibles 3 in for like another 10 years.
I think Pixar's moving away from sequels after Toy Story 4.
And you know what, that's fine, because like honestly, a couple of the sequels suck. So
Most do.
like Cars 2.
Anyway, let's go on. Did you watch The Meg?
No.
Oh, it's a great movie.
I watched.
Great movie.
I watched all the that's one of those ones where I watched all the trailers and I looked really into it, and then I just kind of like forgot about it. And I even like did research on like what is the whatever it's called,
Megalodon.
Megalodon. I thought, man, these things would be real, and I watched a whole documentary on this stuff, and then I was kind of over it by the time the movie came out. I give that a.
You haven't
I haven't seen it. I can't give it a rating.
I recommend watching it. Don't take it too seriously, because it's not meant to be taken seriously.
It's not.
No, it's Jason Statham fighting a prehistoric fucking shark.
I take him pretty seriously. Like, if you met him in real life, you take him pretty
Oh
seriously.
no, yeah, but like it's not a parody film, but it
No,
is like.
Of course not. Of course not. No.
It's funny in parts, it's dramatic in parts, the action is good. Anyway, okay, here's my most disappointing film for 2018. Okay, or one of. We'll say one of. I don't do orders. Deadpool 2.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah.
Have you seen Once Upon a Deadpool?
No, have you?
No.
No, I don't think it came out here, did it?
Did it?
At the
I don't know.
movies? I don't think it came out here.
It's on DVD. You can go buy it.
Oh, you can?
And
Okay,
David
cool.
Hi-Fi.
Well, they did a theatrical release in America, so I wasn't sure if they did it here as well. They
Yeah.
released it in cinemas.
Right.
Once Upon a Deadpool.
I'm pretty sure they did it here.
Yeah. I
It
think
felt like
it's
it.
actually funny because it's M in Australia, not PG.
Wow.
The Once Upon a
they're
Deadpool.
Still.
Well, the
still
movie's
screwed up.
listed as R on IMDb, but it's MA in Australia.
Oh yeah, Deadpool 2. Yeah. So there you go. I don't know. Why didn't you like it?
I like that the trailers didn't show you everything. People were really worried, you know, and that I did think the X-Force gag was funny, where you think the whole movie's going to be X-Force, and then 5 minutes they're all dead. Spoilers, by the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember, it's like, we'll call ourselves X-Force.
Yeah. No. Like that was really funny.
When it happened in the trailer, I was like, oh fuck, they've just spoiled everything for us. We've introduced all these new characters. Dead.
Yeah.
And that was funny. I really, for the life of me, couldn't stand Domino.
No.
She just bugged me. And it's not because they cast a black actress in the role. To be honest, I don't know why you would do that, because the character is pale white, like a mannequin. You know what
Oh,
she
yeah.
looks like, right? She's like pale white.
Yeah. She's like.
Not white as in skin tone, like she's white.
She's albino.
Yeah. But that's fine. I thought Cable was a bit weak. I love Josh Brolin.
Look, I think.
But in the year when
really-
you have him as Thanos, I just didn't believe him as Cable.
Man, he really needed to. He had such a good year though.
He did.
But like, from like a nerd fan, I really wish he didn't do it, because now you can't have.
Well, it's just, yeah, it's like, why couldn't you have cast anyone else?
Yeah, he did an alright job.
He looked great. It's
You
just-
could have put so many people there instead of him. He did great though. Like, I'm not taking it away from him.
No,
But
neither.
now you can't have Deadpool and Thanos.
All those things are being reset anyway with Marvel and Fox. Anyway, but yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I don't think it's, you know, the scope definitely got bigger. I didn't like the kid.
I really hope this car doesn't hit me.
Uh-oh.
So let's move forward real quick.
No, they're fine. They're only out. I mean, you can if you want.
Nah, fuck him. Alright. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, Deadpool 2.
Yeah, the kid. The Kiwi kid.
Nah, well, I have a soft spot for Kiwis.
No, same. I watched What We Do in the Shadows. Great movie. But he was just so annoying.
Really?
Yeah.
I love.
Just felt like they needed a sidekick for Deadpool, even though they killed off Vanessa.
Yeah, she's still in the second, so.
I mean, she's still alive, because apparently those end credit scenes are canon, where he goes back and changes the timeline.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, all together, you didn't like it as much as you.
I didn't... I love the first one to death.
Yeah.
We saw the first one, and we saw the second one in cinemas. It just... I didn't laugh as much in the second one. I didn't find the jokes as funny. I think the whole joke about, you know, him playing Green Lantern has got quite stale.
Yeah, they needed to move on.
Yeah, I mean, they made that joke in the first movie where it's like, don't make the suit green or animated. That's funny. The end credit scene where it's like, Ryan Reynolds is going to be a big star and the script he's reading is Green Lantern.
Yeah.
And then Deadpool kills him. It's like, I mean,
That's
it's
funny.
funny, but come on.
I don't know. I feel like also the whole Wolverine jokes.
Yeah.
I mean, they're funny, but
It just
like,
makes me sad because we can't, it will never happen with Hugh Jackman. Yeah. So that was, yeah, that's one of my more disappointing ones. If I had to make a list of like all the superhero movies that came out this year, which there are there's
quite a few.
There's quite a few.
Let's try.
That
and
one
move
would
it,
be
yeah.
near the bottom.
Oh, I still love Thor Ragnarok. That was this year, wasn't it?
Thor Ragnarok was last year.
Was it?
Yeah, 2017.
Oh.
Sorry, not last year, the year before.
Even before that.
Dude, get with it, yeah.
Fuck.
We had Black
2019.
Panther and Ant-Man and the Wasp at
Ah.
Infinity War this year.
Black Panther was good. though.
Well, Black Panther's the next one on the list. Would you like to talk about Black Panther, Lewis?
I watched it again.
Yeah? What'd you think?
Fucking good. I think Killmonger is really well done.
I think he's well done, but at the same time flawed. But yeah, keep going.
I think he's really well done, and I think obviously there's a couple. Obviously, I'm not black, so there's a couple of things that there's in there that I can't really relate to in any shape or form.
Yeah, but that doesn't... You understand it. You
I
empathise
understand
with
it. I just like, I think, everyone who I've talked to, like my family members at Christmas, will talk about it, and they think it was meh. They didn't like it. I was like, oh, but now I liked it still. I rewatched it. I loved it. I do think that.
Do you think it's the best thing ever?
No.
Like people are claiming it. Like it's been nominated for best drama at the Golden Globes.
Well, it got one of those effects where you walk into the film and you walk out and you're like, fuck, that was awesome. But like, it was one of those ones where if you think about it afterwards a little bit, you're like, well, there's a couple of plot holes here, a couple of plot holes there, but no, but having a vibranium suit, dope. And the action scenes were cool. The soundtrack was awesome.
The soundtrack is good.
The soundtrack is wicked good.
I'm still sad they killed Usilly's Claw. You could have done so much more with Andy Serkis.
Yeah, you totally could. He was good.
I mean, I get what purpose it served, but at the same time, I feel like you could have. Well, because they killed him, and then Killmonger kills himself. So it's like you're two villains down.
Yeah, and they were both great.
You're three
actors.
down as well because he teams up with Manape. He doesn't go by Manape, M'Baku or whatever.
M'Baku.
He's Manape in the comics, but that's racist, so they couldn't call him that.
M'Baku. Yeah, no, he was cool. I don't know. I feel like even though the villains were great, the sequels are going to be very hard to make.
Yeah, especially
story-wise.
Since he's currently dead. I don't. Honestly, the thing that ruined that movie for me, apart from the sort of overhype about it, and that it's the first black superhero movie, because it's not.
So it's Blade is.
I mean, technically Blade's not a superhero, he's an anti-hero, if you will, but he kills vampires, who are bad. Anyway, was the fight scene between him and Killmonger. It was just shitty CGI.
Yeah.
I hated it, and it just looked terrible.
Well, that's why
it's just two Black Panthers fighting, who barely look any different. One's purple, one's slightly gold. It's like, you didn't do much there. It was just disappointing, and it didn't look good.
I think they could have really done. Yeah, no, they could have like had them jumping around the vibranium and stuff. That could have been dope.
And when they were fighting in like the train track or whatever the
Sonic.
Yeah, the vibranium, whatever. It wasn't good.
No, but that's the same. Those fight scenes are the same reason why I hate lots of the DC films, because their fight scenes are so similar. And
You reckon?
They're all punching, and they're all just
Fair.
like Batman v Superman was just a lot of punching. Come on, I watched a video on YouTube. It was a great video about how like why DC films fight scenes suck, and it was just like a montage of Batman v Superman punching each other for the whole film.
Oh,
And it was just
that's not fair.
It was kind of true, and it was so obvious. And I'm like, yeah, I never really thought of that. And that's all Superman ever does. And
No, he throws people as well.
Throws people, my bad. And throws the fucking smashes through buildings and stuff. And then Batman turns out, well, the Ben Affleck.
But I mean, how is that any better than Avengers: Age of Ultron, where fucking Ultron picks up an entire fucking
that
city?
also sucked.
Yeah.
That also sucked. So like,
But I know, but it's not just a flaw in DC. Like Marvel has it too. Marvel's not perfect.
well, Marvel does it better than. I don't know. I just feel like the Marvel when they have the fight scenes, they really think about the powers, and they really think about what Captain America or the superhero would actually fight like. Well, because that's why I liked Black Panther in a lot of the fight scenes, especially like the car chase scene.
Oh, the car chase was cool.
And it was dope, and how like that's how Black Panther would actually look, and he held the same with Spider-Man. He looked great, like Tom Holland.
I do like the part in Black Panther when he went stealth and like the light would shine on him and it was like a horror movie, and then just silence.
That was great because that's how Black Panther would fight. Yeah, the end fight scene maybe wasn't as good.
It just kind of ruined it for me. The Wakanda scenes were fine. Wakanda. But like the specific end fight scene between T'Challa and Killmonger, it just didn't do it for me. In my opinion, that was the weakest of the MCU films this year.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying. And it's nothing to do with politics. If Isaac were here, he'd probably say something like that. But it's just...
Now it's to do with politics.
No, it's not to do with politics.
Yeah, okay, fine.
And I'm not saying Ant-Man and Wasp is a superior film.
Would you show your kids? That's the ultimate test.
Black Panther?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
I'd make them watch all of the MCU.
No matter what.
No.
Cool. Alright. Moving on.
Would I show? Okay, next one. Do you want to talk about Ant-Man and Wasp since we mentioned it?
It's good. Funny.
It was great.
Well done.
Didn't really add much to the Ant-Man character, but it filled in some plot holes between Civil War.
Yeah. And it made... And Infinity, in at the end.
Yeah,
scene
but like but I feel like most people are just gonna remember that movie for its end scene now.
Yeah, well,
rather than the fact that it fills in plot holes in Civil War, like how did Ant-Man get there? How did he get the suit? Why is Janet not talking to him? You know, why are they on the run?
Yeah, why is he in house arrest? But like,
Yeah, that's also why is he not in Infinity War?
yeah, but like it's great, and I love it, and I love just the actor. What's his name again?
Oh, Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, Paul Rudd. Evangeline Lilly as Janet Van Dyne. Gorgeous.
Also brilliant.
Loved her.
And
Wasp,
also-
first Marvel movie with a female character in the
Hank
title.
Pym was played perfectly by
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas. Brilliant guy.
Yeah.
Another actor that I love watching.
Oh, he's so good.
Yeah.
No,
No, really good film.
Not really
And
much to
just,
say there. It's just good.
It's just really good. There wasn't not much wrong with it, other than maybe Ghost as the villain could have been.
Yeah, well, she wasn't really a villain though.
But
Was
she wasn't really a villain, so there wasn't
Yeah.
really no villain. There was just like a lot of like hiding, and there was the villain because it was the guy who was trying
Yeah.
to get the stuff. But no, Ghost was cool. Ghost had good powers. It was just kind of hard to understand. The quantum realm is like kind
Oh
of
yeah,
difficult.
apparently that's going to play a big role in Marvel moving forward. They're going to introduce a lot of new characters to the quantum realm.
That's cool.
Another car coming.
No, it's just people.
Yeah,
Quantum
that's
realm is
cool.
hard to get around, but
Oh, that's their car.
other than I can get out.
That was a dog.
I've left enough room.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So no,
Yeah, so that was fine. It's not. I think Black Panther just hit a soft spot for me where people think it's going to win Best Picture at the Oscars and stuff.
it's got nominated though, didn't it?
I don't think there are official nominations out yet. They've added a new category to the Oscars this year, which is most popular film, which that might win, or Infinity War.
I feel
might
like
win.
that's a good category that Oscars kind of needed.
They're just adding it though to get more people to watch it because apparently the ratings are so low.
Well, it's so long, isn't it?
Yeah, and also because most of the films they talk about, no one's seen.
Plus, most of the stuff that I watch at the Oscars is just like actors who didn't do much this year be like, oh, make me host the Oscars. That's all I watch all year.
Yeah.
Like, you know, oh, we're good.
Well, the next one is one of my personal favourites of the year. I don't actually know if you've seen it. It is Solo, a Star Wars story.
I haven't seen it, and I've been trying to get my
You
hand.
fake fan!
I've been trying to get my hand on a copy on it. I even got Stan because I heard all the Star Wars were on that.
Yeah.
But they're not. Solo was not on Australian
Ah.
Stan.
When you asked, I'll just loan it to you.
Can I have it today?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! I'm watching Solo tonight then.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice disc you've got here.
Yeah.
I love a hard copy.
No, I do actually own it on Blu-ray. It's a good movie.
Good.
Great film. Great acting.
Well, I love.
Didn't we go to the movies to see it?
No, we watched Rogue One, and we also watched.
Oh no, we were just talking about the poster though, and we got photos on the poster.
Yeah, there
That's right, because that's when we started talking about Childish Gambino and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was. Oh, and I showed you Little Dicky.
Yeah.
L&D.
Yeah. Okay.
Shut up, fam. If you want to be on the podcast, just give me a ring.
Fuck off. Good movie. Didn't deserve all the hate. Should have made more money. The fact that it failed because of The Last Jedi is ridiculous.
Look,
Yeah.
man,
We don't need to talk about that. Didn't come out this year.
Okay, moving on. What's
Yeah,
next
we
one?
should. We shouldn't. Yeah. Did you see Ocean's 8?
Yeah.
I haven't. Did you like it?
It's.
It's fine.
Yeah. Move on.
Yep. Rampage with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, based on that 80s arcade video game. No, I didn't watch it
Really?
either.
No, I didn't see that.
Jurassic World,
I watched that.
Fallen
We
Kingdom.
watched it together, didn't we? Did we not? Did we?
We might have.
I really like it.
Yeah?
I thought like it was everything that I wanted it to be. Like it wasn't too deep. It was just dinosaurs running around, and it was just people wowing at dinosaurs. And like those just like people. I don't know. The fact that dinosaurs were normalized was really cool. I did like the end scene where like the free all. Pretty sure that's in the movie.
Yep.
Yeah, the right one. I'm thinking about the right one. Yeah. No, it was good. I really think it. And the end scene as well when like they're in the city.
Pterodactyl, yeah.
I really can't wait to see if they continue on.
Well, apparently the third one is not going to be dinosaurs running around the city.
So,
Yeah, that's what I was interested in, but apparently they don't want to rehash The Lost World, which I'm like, well, the two movies you've made so far have basically rehashed the first two Jurassic Parks anyway.
might as well.
Lost World was basically... Not Lost World, Fallen Kingdom was basically just a rehash of Jurassic World in some parts where it's like, hey, we've still got a dinosaur park after, you know, that last incident.
Yeah.
Oh, and now there's like black market dinosaurs being sold. We've made another dinosaur again because that worked so well the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, now we cloned humans. Spoiler. I mean,
Yeah.
that makes sense though. If you can bring something extinct back to life, why couldn't you? bring
Yeah,
it
no,
back?
that was such a moment where I was like,
It makes sense, but at the same time, you're like, wow, this dinosaur movie just changed.
Yeah, there's
A
another
lot.
just dinosaur movie. But I love Chris Pratt. And
Oh yeah, Chris Pratt's good. Bryce Dallas Howard's great. Yeah, it was fine.
No, it's just everything. The characters aren't that deep in the film, but they don't really need to be.
Yeah. Did you
so-
see? Yeah. Are we done? Or
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
want-
move on,
Yeah.
move on.
There's not much there to say. Did you watch Tomb Raider?
Yeah, I actually did, and I didn't realize it came out in 2018.
Yeah.
I thought it came out like 2015, 2016 or something.
No,
I
no.
thought it was just catching up, but it turns out I was.
No,
On the
I saw
ball.
it at the movies. I
haven't
really
seen the
enjoyed it.
movies,
I don't know if you've played the recent games, but it's very much like the recent games.
Yeah, no, I bought the game like in 2017.
Like the first one or Rise?
No, I bought like one of the later ones.
Yeah, so it's based off the reboot. So there's Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider, and now Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
I think it was like, which one's on Japan?
I don't know.
Well, the one that was on Japan.
If
I
it's,
played
are you
on
sure
my-
it's one of the new ones?
Well, I bought it on my Mac, and
Yeah.
on the Apple Store because I
think you bought Rise.
may have bought Rise because they were in like a Japanesey
I don't
sort
know.
of thing, and it was really cool, and I love playing that game. And then I watched the movie, and I thought the movie was just like how I expected it. Well, it was just I'm so glad it was better than Assassin's Creed.
I still haven't watched that.
Don't.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I love Michael Fassbender, but
Yeah,
it's just-
Tomb Raider was good. I don't like the whole that her dad was actually alive.
No.
That was stupid. I was like, no,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be dead. That's how this works. But I just like a good, adventure film with weird tricks and puzzles to solve
Yeah.
and like,
It made me watch Indiana Jones again. So
well, yeah, and if you've
Fuck
ever watched
monsters,
the
yeah.
Brendan Fraser mummy films,
no, I've watched one.
they're
of
all on
those.
Netflix. They're really good. I haven't watched the third one, but the first two are really good. They're just fun.
They're just fun films.
Yeah, they're just like they sort of make you think about things like Indiana Jones. They're just like adventure movies. Stakes are high in some parts. There's some supernatural elements going on.
Yeah.
It's just cool. It's cool. Yeah, that was good. Did you watch Robin Hood?
No, but the actor, what's his name?
Taron Egerton.
Yeah, he's
Kingsman?
my favourite actor.
I love him.
I love him. I love him in everything he does. So I will watch it because I love him.
Yeah, but apparently it's bad.
But apparently it's bad.
Yeah.
And like I can see why it's bad because Robin Hood's kind of a shit story.
Well, there's just not much that hasn't been done.
I mean the Russell Crowe, wasn't it?
Russell Crowe, yeah.
Russell Crowe, he did a really good job.
I still haven't watched that, but I heard that one was good. Yeah, that
That was-
only came
that
out
was-
like 5 or 6 years ago.
And then before that there was some Tasmanian. You know that
Oh, Errol Flynn.
Errol Flynn was Tasmanian and went to Hutchins.
I didn't know it's Hutchins, but he has a star on the whole. He has a star like this, like the Hollywood Walk of Fame stars.
Yeah.
They have one of those outside the State Theatre.
Yeah.
Errol Flynn written on it.
He was. I mean, I've never actually seen that film,
No, neither.
but I've seen clips of it, and that
Yeah.
was kind of cool.
So he lied about where he came from to get that role.
Yeah, I know. Sad.
Ashamed. But then there was also like Men in Tights, which was like the parody. There was the Fox one with Disney Robin Hood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There was the Kevin Costner one where it has that song by Bryan Adams. Like everything I do,
It's one of those.
do
one of-
it for you.
it's one-
Copyright.
Yeah. No, it's one of those stories where like, how many times can you do it before it just becomes like
Stale.
stale?
When are we gonna get futuristic Robin Hood? Anyway,
Never.
Are you
Just don't. Yeah, I'm just checking the time. When did we start this?
we didn't start when you got here. We're inside for like 30, 45 minutes. Something.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep going. Let's just keep going.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to skip over the ones that I know none of us saw?
Yes.
Okay. Blah blah blah. Overlord is good. Watch Overlord. It's like an R-rated Nazi film, zombie film. Oh, Red Sparrow was this year. Did you watch that? Jennifer Lawrence. She's like a Russian. Yeah, it's fine. Sicario de Soldado was fine. Didn't really like it. Skyscraper.
I didn't
Dwayne
see
Johnson.
it.
No,
I watched
neither.
the trailer though.
Yeah. Maze Runner Death Cure finally finished up this year. I forgot that came out. I saw it at the movies. It was meh.
Really?
Did you watch all three? Have you watched all three?
There's a really funny story about that actually.
Alright, go for it.
So, I wanted to watch more because I read all the books first.
Okay, good idea.
Because when films like that come out, those kind of films, I always like to read the books first. just
Yep.
Because they're so different.
Mm-hmm.
Usually.
That's why people hate the movies. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah. So I decided that, you know what, fuck it. I want to read the books, and I read the books, and then I just never got around to watching the films. And this person came around and goes, "Oh, you should really watch The Maze Runner." So I'm like, all right. Do you have a copy? And she gave me her Blu-ray DVD. She goes, all right, I'll give them for you 3 months. You got 3 months to watch these, and I'll take them back.
I'm guessing that was the first two because the third one wouldn't have been out.
Yeah, no.
Or was that later this year when the third one was out?
Yeah.
Because there's Scorched Trials and Death Cure.
Yeah, no, I think it was just the first two.
Yeah, cool.
And then I never watched them. I held them, I watched them, picked them up, and I put them down, and I watched something else. So I never watched them, even though I had them for 3 months, and then I gave them back like a couple of weeks ago, and because she wanted to watch them apparently. So I don't know. I just really like the books, and I love watching films bring these books to life.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing is people hate the movies because they're so different from the books, but that was actually the author's decision to have the movies take a different direction than the books.
Well, I agree with that, because like why
Why
bother?
tell the same story twice?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, there's obviously lots of reasons.
But yeah, I mean, if you like the story and you want to see it adapted to a different form of media. But yeah, it's fine. The first one's the best. The second one feels like filler, and the third one took too long to come out because the actor nearly died on set. So
Which one?
Dylan O'Brien,
Oh, really?
the main actor, yeah, he got run over and he almost got killed.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Pacific Rim Uprising.
I watched that.
Yeah.
And I
Was it as bad as it looked?
no.
No? See, I know someone who saw it and said there was just no climax. The movie just sort of didn't go
Yeah,
anywhere.
well, look, alright, so like, you know how like movies are meant to start here?
Yeah, you're supposed to have like inciting incident.
Oh
and
well, like, you know,
climax.
just like, you know, like brings you into the film, like, you know, like that first opening sentence of a book or whatever.
Yeah.
He's meant to, and then, well, it didn't. Really, I had that party scene that kind of drew me in. I'm like, oh yeah, party scene,
Yeah.
partying on dead animals, like,
Oh.
and dead robots.
Oh,
And then-
Jaegers and
Jaegers,
kaiju.
and then they're like foraging it or whatever, and then selling and they're living a good life or whatever. And then they bring him in, like, you gotta save the world, and then it's just like, well, fuck, alright then. So I get what that guy meant, whoever it was who said that.
Yeah.
I 100% agree.
Did you like the first one? Because I quite enjoyed the first one. It wasn't amazing. It was just fine.
I only watched the first one because Google Play gave it to free. So
Oh, yeah?
I watched it on.
I watched
on
it because it
Google
was
Play.
Del Toro, the director who directed the original Hellboys and stuff.
Yeah.
And Charlie Hunnam.
So every long car trip now, I watch Pacific Rim.
I mean, hey, it's like 150 minutes. It'll kill some time.
It does kill time.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna watch it on the plane.
It also has one of the coolest lines in it when Idris Elba gets up there and goes, "We're cancelling the apocalypse," and I was like, "That's cool."
I don't know. I'd love
No?
to be an actor in one of those or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
he said it was one of his highlights of his career, saying that line, or something like that.
Yeah.
Did you watch on Netflix Extinction?
No.
No, you should.
Really?
It's actually kind of decent. The twist is kind of like, oh, okay. I mean, that's cool, I guess, but oh,
Man, I feel bad saying I haven't watched these films because I feel like I watched a lot this year.
no, you probably watch more TV.
Oh yeah, true.
I've probably watched more TV. For some reason, anytime a new Netflix movie comes out, or a
Did
Netflix
you watch
thing,
Bird Box?
No, not yet.
Fuck. You should watch that.
Did you hate it?
Yeah.
Don't you dare call it a Quiet Place ripoff, because it's not.
It doesn't matter.
It's
Move on.
because it's based on a book
Yeah.
that came out before Quiet Place. And if it was a Quiet Place ripoff, it wouldn't be the quality.
Alright, it's way too freaking long.
Isn't it like 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way too long for the film where the concept is kind of.
Don't spoil it
Yeah,
for
well,
me.
move
But
on.
no, you can rant, but don't spoil it.
No, but Sandra Bullock. I mean, like, that's what made me watch it in the first place. But I don't know, she didn't really do much anyway. So.
Oh, that sucks.
And plus, there's a whole bunch of Twitch ads as well, where like goes, "You're gonna guide me playing through a video game," and I was like, "This is dumb." And I watched like a little bit of it, and I'm like, "This is retarded." They played like a whole bunch of games, like COD and
Really?
StarCraft and Crash Bandicoot. It's also in the trailers. There's also like a guy playing Guitar Hero, blindfolded, and like the people telling him how to what buttons to press. It's just weird. But yeah, no, that was the game. I don't know.
That's disappointing.
Well, I think you should watch it with someone special and have a good time.
I'd want to watch it with Mum, but she's just like she
Oh,
looks at
Mum.
she looks at the poster and she's like, no.
Just
Okay,
watch it.
I know you watched this. Next Gen.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I cried.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I fucking love robots. Turns out, I'm just kind of
Yeah.
a soft spot for.
I don't like that
robots.
people call it a Big Hero 6 ripoff because I don't think it is. Personally. Oh yeah, good idea.
Might be a little bit hot. Might heat up in a second.
What else came out? Did you watch Batman Ninja?
Yes, and it's only because it was on Netflix, and all my gaming friends that I play with.
I haven't watched it yet because the animation looks awful.
It's I don't know. Just watch it when you're high.
Yeah, because that's often. Okay. What? This is
Yeah, I wouldn't show that to my kids though.
no.
You know what I am going to show my kids though?
What are you going to show your kids, Lewis?
The anime Iron Man and Wolverine and X-Men series and Blade.
And Blade. Those are so
They're
good.
actually really good.
You'd have to start them with the PG ones, and then later on let them watch.
Which one's PG again?
PG is X-Men and Iron Man, and then Wolverine and Blade are both M.
Yeah.
Blade would probably be the last one to let them watch, just because it's vampires.
Because vampires are scary.
I don't know.
Anyway, I would show them that, but that was age. They came out ages ago, so move on. Anyway, next one.
All the good stuff's gone.
More shit stuff. All right.
Hang on, let me find.
All right, we'll move on to the next segment of this podcast.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because this is taking forever, but yeah. What were you looking forward to, Zach?
We never talked about Infinity War.
Look, Infinity War. Look, just go see it and be like, make your own judgment,
Just watch it.
and
It's
just be like,
good.
I don't really want to say anything till part 2 comes out.
Yeah, true. I guess it can't be counted as its own movie.
I really did like the Thor and Guardians of the Galaxy crossover.
Team up.
I think that was really cool, but I didn't like. I don't like Scarlet Witch or the Vision.
Like together or just as characters?
Just as like what they've done with them, and then all their scenes just seem to be kind of. No, they're not as like even though I know there's some love and whatever, and like I do love stories. It's just that.
You read Avengers Disassembled and House of M though, didn't you?
Yeah, but like they were different in that, where like Scarlet Witch was way more mentally broken down, and
Yeah,
this thing
true.
she's not mentally broken down at all,
Yeah.
and she's still like a normal person for the most of it, even though her brother did die. That's really obviously traumatic, but no, I just think that the relationship that I have is different to the comics. It's just different to what
It
I
felt
read.
kind of forced, I guess.
was forced.
Well, it's like at the end of Civil War, it's like, oh, they're flirting a bit, and then Infinity War, it's like, oh, we've run off together.
The two like subplot characters who didn't get a lot of time on screen, so it was really hard for them to
Yeah, his most important role was that he had an Infinity Stone.
in his head and his Jarvis.
Yeah,
That's
the Mind
basically
Stone.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's Jarvis.
So there's two things, and it was I as a writer or someone who was directing it, it'd be very hard to fit that kind of a love story
Yeah.
inside that film.
I think they did an admirable job fitting that many characters and that many plots.
100%. I think
And part 2 is obviously going to focus on some of the same, but a lot of characters they couldn't fit in, like Ant-Man and Ronan/Hawkeye.
what do you think of Hawkeye?
I think it's fucking cool. I'm sad that his family got killed in the snap. That hasn't been confirmed, by the way, but it's pretty obvious. Like, why would he come back?
Yeah.
Because the idea was, like, he didn't retire, but it was like, I'm going to protect my family on my farm. And if you watch the trailer, the part when it says we lost friends, we lost family, is when Black Widow is looking at this guy, like, just clean his blade off and then take his mask off, and it's Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Clint Barton. Yeah,
That's cool.
that's good. But yeah, we can go on to the next segment if you want.
Yeah, what are we looking forward to, Zach? 2019
Endgame.
in game, obviously. More Riverdale.
Oh, piss.
Uh,
More Daredevil. Which we're never going to get.
No.
You know that was supposed to start filming in February?
that's it first.
They didn't even know they were going to get cancelled.
Yeah, I know. Like, imagine being like, I'm so ready to play this next fucking season.
They had it all planned out. Anyway. Yeah, more TV.
There's lots of TV to watch.
Lots
Lots of
of
Netflix
TV.
to watch. Like, honestly,
We do still have Punisher Season 2, which I'm excited for. I don't know if you watch
that's
Punisher.
gonna get cancelled as soon as it.
Oh, of course it's going to get cancelled. It's just none of the people can say that while they're doing press for it, because they actually, yeah. Jessica Jones Season 3, even though Season 2 was trash.
There's really, I can't believe that's getting another season.
Well, because it was the first one, just like Daredevil. It was the first two.
Yeah.
Endgame, Star Wars Episode 9,
Look,
I guess.
maybe they've learnt lessons and they're gonna.
Apparently they're slow. Well, The Mandalorian is set to premiere this
Oh
year.
yeah, what do you think? Do you reckon they should have gone Django or Boba?
Well, they're not doing either.
Well, they're kind of doing Django.
Are they?
Mandalorian.
Yeah, but like, are they doing either of those characters, or do you think those characters will just like appear in it? Because if it's set between 3 and 4, it has to be Django, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it is. It's Django Fett when he's an adult, and it's
Yeah.
Boba when he's like a little kid
Yeah.
or whatever. Or maybe he's not even.
Oh,
included
Boba,
yet.
yeah. Fuck. Django's the father, Zach.
Django's the father, yeah. So I think there was hints way before this movie was coming out, like, oh, they're gonna do
The TV show.
a Boba Fett spin-off.
Yeah, but now they're just making a show, and I don't think Boba Fett's actually in it. I don't know, but the cast they've got is cool. The main character is played by Pedro Pascal, who played the bad guy in Kingsman 2.
Yeah.
He's also in Netflix's Narcos, which is fucking amazing. If you can watch subtitles, if you can stand subtitles.
I should have known subtitles, but I can stand them.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, Stars Episode 9, Spider-Man Far From Home,
Hellboy.
Captain Marvel. Yeah, Hellboy. We've kind of already talked about that, haven't we?
Have we? I don't think we have. I think we talked off camera.
Oh, did we? Okay.
We'll say a couple of things.
Do you like... Have you seen both of the first Hellboy films?
I saw them with you, actually.
I don't know if we watched the second one. I know I watched the first one with you.
You watched the first one there?
Yeah, I remember watching it at my house, but I don't... Because I never liked the second one. It just wasn't good. It wasn't bad.
Okay.
It just wasn't
I never
good.
watched the second one because...
You
I
just
don't know.
never had a reason to.
Never had a reason to.
Yeah.
But now I have a reason to obviously maybe give it a try.
Yeah.
Just in case. I would like it a lot. I don't know. Hellboy in 2019, I looked at it and I looked at the trailers. I compared the trailers because that's all I have to go
Yeah.
off. And I thought...
I mean,
maybe...
they look cool. The makeup on his face looks creepy compared to Ron Perlman. I guess the biggest thing is you've got to try to go into it without comparing it to the original.
Okay.
Well,
it brings me on to another point.
Yeah, go for it.
Lion King, do you compare it to the original? Do you have to?
Didn't we talk about that in the last one?
Yeah, we did.
Or was that off
Oh,
camera?
sure we did. Oh no, we talked about a lot of things.
Was that when it
Oh,
died?
we're going over material. This is bad. This is bad podcasting. We're going again. Right.
Short version, yes. Long version, no.
Yeah.
You can't compare new incarnations to past incarnations unless it's like a sequel, which is what the Star Wars sequel trilogy gets wrong. They should have just avoided the Skywalker story completely.
That's a good story though.
The new ones?
Oh, actually,
Fuck you, Lewis. No, I'm kidding.
have you seen
I don't care.
have you seen that little like YouTube series?
Oh, the Darth Vader
The
fan
Darth
film.
Vader.
Did you watch it?
I watched the first episode. Yeah.
It's only going to be one.
Or what?
Well, because he said hopefully one day we'll have the funds to make episode 2.
Oh shit! Really?
But because it's fan made, all those things take forever.
Yeah. Well,
What did you think?
I was.
Are you one of those people in the comments who's like, Disney should hire them?
No, I was not one of those
No,
people.
neither was I.
People were like that in the comments.
Yeah, they're like, oh, at least these people understand Star Wars.
Oh fuck.
Oh, anything to give shit to Disney. Anyway, yeah, keep going.
No, well, I was confused to begin with.
Oh, same.
I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Once it was revealed it was the Emperor, I was like, what the fuck? This didn't happen.
No, this has not happened. I don't understand this. What the fuck? I didn't realize. Like, and then obviously, you
Yeah,
know,
you just gotta actually be patient.
and then you watch. I watched the whole thing because I was just like, well, it looks cool. So,
It does look very good.
yeah, and like, I mean, like they've only got like 3 sets. It looks like,
Yeah.
and
And, like, the suit looks good. The Emperor actually looks like almost like the movie Emperor.
some sick
Troopers.
references in it. I don't know. He was
Yeah.
watching Target. He was wearing Target shoes, and when he like they did like a close-up shot of his like feet leaving the ground.
Did they?
Yeah, and I saw the shoes. I'm like, damn, I wore those shoes to school
Oh
because
my
of the Target
God.
shoes, and they're like slip-ons. I'm like, damn, you got this from Target or something. I don't know. Maybe it was Kmart.
But did you like it?
No, I did. I love the makeup.
Yeah,
of
that's the reveal. Yeah, that was
of
cool.
All the Darth Vader shit. So that was really cool. No, I think I would love one day to be able to do something like that.
Yeah,
so
that
cool.
would be insane. The amount of like, and then when you see the credits, and you're like, holy shit!
What the fuck? I don't know. It's like
For a
3
fan
minutes.
film, there's like,
3 minutes of credits.
yeah, there's like 200. Ah, it's insane.
Yeah, give that a watch after you've watched this.
Yeah, just look up Star Wars fan film Vader or something. It's gone viral. Like when I watched it, it was like 21 on trending on YouTube.
Yeah, it was trending pretty hard.
Yeah, and
Trending pretty hard for a fan film.
Oh yeah, and it's already got like, I think it would probably have over 2 million views at this point.
It should do. Like if it's on trending.
It had
usually-
1.1 when I watched it,
Yeah, okay.
and I found out about it through Star Wars fan pages on Instagram.
Mine
so.
was through someone liking a Star Wars fan page on Facebook, and it came up on my feed.
Yeah,
I wonder who that was.
was it me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was you.
Ah.
Goran commented on this and goes, oh, and it was you fanboying over this.
Yeah, you should have read those comments, man.
I do read those comments every time they pop up. Like I read a lot of the Geek Tyrant comments, and I remember commenting once on it was like the Oracle, I think. No, like the Star Trek comedy.
Oh, the Orville.
Yeah, Orville. Sorry, that's what it's called. Orville. I watched a couple of episodes, and I'm like, I don't understand this. It doesn't really. It's not funny.
Doesn't do it for you.
No, and I read that on the Geek Train. I got ripped to shreds by like a fucking 50-year-old men. 50-year-old man. Well, they seem like it on their profile picture. Goes, well, you don't like it, but everyone else does. So just keep quiet, sir. I'm like, all right, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting hot again. I don't know you.
See this? No pain, no gain, right?
But I'm losing like a pound.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I haven't watched the Orville. But
so what's
I know
his name,
people.
Seth?
I know people. Seth MacFarlane. I know people who love it. One of the guys I work with, I recommended it to him just on a whim because he was talking. He likes sci-fi and he likes Star Trek and stuff. He hadn't watched Discovery at this point, and he thinks it's fucking hilarious. Another guy I talk to who comes by a lot loves it. I just think it's kind of a parody, but apparently it is its own thing now. The funniest thing I heard about it was that it was a better Star Trek show than the new Star Trek show. Because a lot of people aren't fans of the new Star Trek. Again, I don't watch Star Trek. I don't know. Yeah, it looks fine. But that's going to happen online. You disagree with someone.
Yeah, no, online disagreeing.
Like all the people shitting on Venom, and I was like, hey.
Oh, yeah. I did that too. I made the same mistake. It was no good.
Did you shit on Venom?
No, I
you tried to defend Venom?
Yeah. And I was like, you know what, Tom Hardy, he can play any role. He can do it any time.
Yeah, I made one that was quite controversial. It was like, oh, this is a better Venom than we'll ever get in the MCU. And people were like, with Tom Holland? Fuck off. And I was like, we won't get this Venom in the MCU. We'll never get him, like, referencing that he eats people and stuff. Like,
and then Carnage as well.
yeah.
And like all that shit.
I enjoyed that movie.
It was good. It was good, man. That was decent effort.
Yeah, 2018 was actually, in terms of money, was a great year for Spider-Man.
Fuck yeah, they made
We had Infinity War. You had Infinity War, Spider-Verse, Venom, and Spider-Man PS4, which broke all kinds of records. So I mean,
yeah, Spider-Man PS4 was an amazing story.
So you kind of had, it was kind of the year of Spider-Man.
Spider Dude.
We technically had 3 Spider-Man. If you count Infinity Wars as a Spider-Man movie, we kind of had 3 Spider-Man movies this year.
That's kind of nutty, hey.
Yeah. I can't believe you haven't seen Aquaman yet, though. Are you going to? Or are you not going to bother?
I'm thinking about seeing it.
Or are you going to go now that I've told you I liked it?
Maybe. Do you want to come?
I can't watch it a 3rd time.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll go see it by myself.
I'll invite some chick, I don't know.
I'm actually relatively single, Zach, so...
Oh.
Yeah. It's actually kind of sad to really...
Go with your brothers?
Yeah, fine. Maybe.
It's a good movie. It's fine.
Okay. I'll watch it then.
It's definitely a good way to cap off 2018, I feel.
Start off for me.
Yeah, that's a good point.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, like, overall, good year for movies in general.
Yeah.
A lot of other things happened in 2018.
In terms of original films, whatever that means, not really. But like in terms of, your blockbusters or your Marvel movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have, apart from Riverdale, do you have any TV?
That I really like.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Daredevil, I haven't watched it yet, but I know it's amazing. Iron Fist Season 2, sad that it got cancelled, it's actually really good. I know you haven't seen it, but you should watch it.
Iron Fist Season 2, so
yeah.
Still watch it no matter what?
No, don't. I haven't finished it yet because I'm sad that it's never going to get continued, but compared to Season 1, the best comment I ever saw about, the best review I saw for Season 2 of Iron Fist was that it's Daredevil quality. In story.
Okay.
It's fucking awesome.
Well, maybe I'll watch it because I've got nothing else to watch. But I've been watching a lot of documentaries recently.
Yeah, same.
I don't know, it's because I'm getting older.
No, I just watched The Innocent Man.
Okay.
Which that's true crime.
I've been watching Sunderland Till I Die on Netflix.
Oh yeah?
It's just it's one about like a failing soccer club called Sunderland.
Oh, Thunder 21?
No, Sunderland.
Oh.
Sorry, did I mess up my
No, you
words?
should watch Thunder 21, that's also about soccer.
But this one's about this shitty football team, Sunderland, in the Challenge League, who are meant to be, who have got a really loyal fan base.
Yeah.
And they're just failing as a club. Well, for the first couple of episodes there, I'm not sure if they get
better.
But like, I love sport documentaries, like...
Also, it's a documentary,
yeah,
not a show.
Not a show.
Okay, if you want to watch a scripted drama, watch Thunder 21.
Okay.
I think it's called Thunder 21. It's like a soccer drama. They're like a football team.
Yeah, alright then.
Soccer team.
There's a lot of other stuff, a lot of TV. I've been watching a lot of...
I still haven't watched the new season of BoJack.
What the fuck are you doing,
Was
bro?
it good?
Yes. I
haven't
don't
watched
think
it because I just watched. I finished a bunch of other stuff. Paradise PD is probably some of the worst things I've ever seen,
No,
but it's
I watched one episode. And
it's
stopped.
disgustingly horrible, but it's funny at the same time.
No,
like
it's not.
no,
Don't say
it's
that.
not. It's not. It's like
Cutting this bit out.
it's just it's hard to explain. It's really bad. The funniest thing to think about is that the dad of the main character is voiced by Tom Kenny, who voices SpongeBob. So when you hear him talking about assholes and penises and dicks and poo and shit, you just think of SpongeBob.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm really sad.
Also, rest in peace, the creator of SpongeBob, Steven Hillenburg. He passed away this year.
Also,
Did you know that? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I don't want to talk about that.
No.
Rip.
I really wish I got to meet him.
Same.
I never got to meet him, but like,
No.
honestly,
You could probably still buy a signed comic though. But they'll probably go up in price.
yeah, I don't know. It's just such a lad. I don't know. I did a whole presentation in year 8. We had to do like Who's Your Hero.
You did Stan Lee?
I had Stanley and Roald Dahl.
Holy shit. I think you said that last episode actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I did ones on a superhero artist. That's about as close as I got.
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching episode 2.
Oh, we're done?
Yeah, this is it.
Ramblings at the end.
We're obviously going to do more. We'll try and get them up every week.
What movies did you see in 2018?
Please let us know in the comments. This will be posted on SoundCloud, YouTube. That's about it.
We'll figure out the rest later.
Figure out the rest later.
Help us come up with a new name if you think it should be changed. I don't know.
Notf.
If you think, not
Notf.
that it should.
We'll think of a new name. We might even have some new branding out, depending on whether people like the artwork. I'll make some new stuff, maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe, depending.
Maybe. We need a website.
I've been watching a lot of like other podcasts and seeing what the art they have, and they just have a picture of them, but like really clean, and they have like.
Yeah,
podcasts.
sometimes. If you're talking
So,
about ones without video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not. There's not. Sometimes they have a microphone in it. We don't have a microphone. Put the camera in the thing. So that's what we have.
Thing in the thing. Yeah.
In the thumbnail. Yeah. Anyway, more clickbait coming this way. Thank you for watching the podcast. I'm Lewis.
I'm Zach.
Bye.
See you in the next one.